My dear students, Namaste, good morning to you all, and also welcome to another session of our mathematics class. In the previous session, we have solved some questions from exercise 8.4 by using trigonometric identities. Hope you have revised well. In today's session, we shall discuss the remaining problems from exercise 8.4. Let's move on to the topic. Before starting the session, let's rewind the 6 trigonometric ratios. There is a right triangle and there is an angle which is marked as theta, and 90-degree opposite we will be marking as hypotenuse, and the side which is opposite to the given angle theta is opposite side, and the side which is left over, that is the adjacent side. And the first trigonometric ratio is sin theta. Sin theta is equal to O divided by H, means opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Next ratio is cos theta. Cos theta is equal to A divided by H, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And the third ratio is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to O divided by A, that is opposite side divided by adjacent side. Next one is cosec theta, that is equal to hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Next one sec theta, that is equal to hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. And the last one is cot theta, that is adjacent by opposite. We have learned a shortcut to remember these formulas, that is SOH, that is for sine, opposite divided by hypotenuse. And next is CAH, that means for cos, adjacent by hypotenuse. And the last one TOA, that is for tan, opposite divided by adjacent. So simply we read it as SOHCAHTOA. Next we shall revise the reciprocal ratios. The first one is sin theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to 1 divided by sin theta. Cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta, and sec theta is equal to 1 divided by cos theta. Tan theta equal to 1 by cot theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 divided by tan theta. There are some special formulas, that is sin theta into cosec theta is equal to 1, means when we multiply the reciprocals, sin theta and cosec theta, when we multiply we will get sin theta into cosec theta, we can write it as 1 by sin theta. So sin theta into 1 by sin theta, when we cancel sin and sin, we will get the answer as 1. Similarly, cos theta into sec theta is equal to 1. Here also cos theta into sec theta we have to change as 1 by cos theta. So cos theta into 1 by cos theta cancel. Finally we will get as 1. Again, tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. There are two other formulas, that is tan theta in terms of sine and cos, that is tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Again, cot theta in terms of sine and cos, that is cos theta by sin theta. So these two formulas you have to keep in mind. Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. Next we shall bring trigonometric ratios of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees under one frame. There is a table given to you. In the first row, angle is mentioned, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. And in the first column, trigonometric ratios are mentioned, that is sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A and cot A. How to read this table? Let's read it. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Sin 90 is 1. Similar way we can read cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot values. In the examination point of view, there will be 1 or 2 questions from this topic. So you have to learn these trigonometric ratios of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree compulsorily. Two options are there, either you have to by heart or you have to derive. Here I will discuss or I will share with you one shortcut. There are so many shortcuts are there. So one shortcut just we will discuss how to derive this 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree. Only you have to by heart 5 values, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. These 5 values you have to by heart. By using these 5 values we can write all the other trigonometric ratios. First of all, the first row just similar way we have to write, that is angle 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, and the first column also same, that is sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A and cot A. So there is not much difficulty to write this first row and first column as it is. Then as I mentioned before, 5 values you have to by heart, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. That we have to fill it in the second row from left to right. 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. So first sin A values are filled, means second row is filled. Then by using the same number we can fill the cos values, or we can fill the third row, that is cos values. As I mentioned before, the 5 values are 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. These values we have to write in the third column from right end to the left. From here 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Once again 5 values only we have, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. That I filled in the sin row from left to right. 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Then by using the same values I am filling cos row from right end to the left, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Then by using these sin and cos values we can find tan, cosec, sec and cot. Now you may feel difficulty because you didn't study the formula. After studying the next topic it will be easy for you. So let's discuss here. Then for finding the tan you have to simply divide 0 and 1, means sin and cos if you divide you will get tan, that is 0 by 1, that is 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, that is 1. Root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2, that is root 3. 1 divided by 0, division by 0, not defined. Once again, tan values you will get by dividing sin and cos values. Here 0 by 1, that is 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, that is 1. Root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2, that is root 3. 1 by 0, that is not defined. Again, for getting cosec value, just take the reciprocal of sine. Reciprocal of sine, that is sine value is 0, so 1 by 0 is cosec 0, that is 1 by 0, not defined. So 1 divided by 1 by 2, 1 divided by 1 by 2 is 2. 1 divided by 1 by root 2, that is root 2. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 2 by root 3. Then 1 divided by 1, that is 1. Then for getting cosec values, you have to take the reciprocal of cos. So 1 divided by 1, that is 1. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 2 by root 3. 1 divided by 1 by root 2, that is root 2. 1 divided by 1 by 2, that is 2. Then 1 divided by 0, division by 0, not defined. For getting cot values, you take the reciprocal of tan. Again 1 divided by 0, not defined. 1 divided by 1 by root 3, that is root 3. 1 divided by 1, that is 1. Then 1 divided by root 3, that is 1 by root 3. Then here 1 by 0 only not defined. Reciprocal if you take 1 divided by 1 by 0, that is 0 by 1, that is 0. So this is the shortcut. So if you feel it is convenient, you can go along with this, or else you can go for your own options. Next we shall revise trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. As we know, complementary angle means their sum must be equal to 90 degree. Let's take a right triangle ABC, right angle that B, and one angle is theta, that is C. Another angle A must be 90 minus theta. Then In triangle ABC, right angle at B, angle A and C are complementary angles. Here angle A and C are complementary because when we add A and C, we will get as 90 degree. Then we have studied 6 formulas here again. That is sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta, tan 90 minus theta equal to cot theta, cot 90 minus theta equal to tan theta, cosec 90 minus theta equal to sec theta, sec 90 minus theta is equal to cosec theta. So these are the 6 formulas which are related to complementary angles. Finally, we have to revise trigonometric identities. First identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From here we can derive 2 more formulas, that is sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta and cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Next identity is cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. From here also we can derive 2 more formulas, that is cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta and cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta minus 1. Next identity is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Again 2 more formulas we can derive from here, that is sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta and tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. With this we have completed or we have recalled all the formulas from the chapter trigonometry. Next we shall discuss exercise 8.4 question number 5 sub number 3. Tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus sec theta into cosec theta. Here left hand side we have to take, that is tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta. Here left hand side tan and cot we have to convert it into sin and cos. We know the formula, sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta and cot theta in terms of sin and cos is cos theta by sin theta. Let's substitute these formulas, that is tan theta will come as sin theta by cos theta divided by cot theta will come as cos theta by sin theta, that is divided by 1 minus cos theta by sin theta, plus cot theta again will come as cos theta by sin theta divided by 1 minus tan theta will come as sin theta by cos theta. Hereafter normal calculation, that means we have to take LCM. So sin theta by cos theta numerator is same, divided by 1 minus cos theta by sin theta. Here we have to take sin theta as common LCM. When you take sin theta as LCM, sin theta into 1, that is sin theta minus cos theta, plus sin theta, cos theta by sin theta here in the numerator as it is. Denominator cos theta we have to take common LCM, that is cos theta. Cos theta into 1 is cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. Next, sin theta by cos theta, this division we have to write it as multiplication, then we have to take the reciprocal of the denominator, that is sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta is there in the denominator. We have to take the reciprocal and multiply, that is the reciprocal in the sense interchange the numerator and denominator, that is this sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta will come as sin theta by sin theta minus cos theta, just it keep up down, plus here cos theta by sin theta into reciprocal of the denominator, that is cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Here what we have done is just to take the numerator sin theta by cos theta, then multiply, instead of this division we are multiplying the reciprocal of the denominator. Reciprocal how we are taking in the sense interchange the numerator and denominator. Here denominator is sin theta, that sin theta will come as numerator here. Here numerator is sin theta minus cos theta, that sin theta minus cos theta will come here as denominator, plus cos theta by sin theta into again the reciprocal of the denominator, that is numerator and denominator we have to interchange cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Then go for the calculation, sin theta into sin theta, that is sin square theta, cos theta into sin theta cos minus cos theta, that is written here. Here there is a plus sign but I put a minus here. Let me explain it. Here cos theta minus sin theta is there in the denominator, so I have changed as sin theta minus cos theta, means I have taken a minus sign from here, it becomes sin theta minus cos theta. That minus comes here, plus into minus is minus. So denominator becomes sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Why we have taken minus? In the sense, if I take minus outside, this term becomes sin theta minus cos theta, so that I can take a common sin theta minus cos theta in the next step. Numerator is same, cos theta into cos theta, that is cos square theta. Then when you observe the denominator, there is 1 by sin theta cos theta is common, sin theta minus cos theta is common, take it out, that is 1 by sin theta minus cos theta into, here sin square theta by cos theta is the balance, minus cos square theta by sin theta is the balance on the second term. Then again taking LCM, 1 by sin theta minus cos theta, here cos theta into sin theta is the common LCM, then sin theta into sin square theta, that is sin cube theta, minus cos theta into cos square theta, that is cos cube theta, divided by sin theta into cos theta. We have already learned the formula for a cube minus b cube, that is a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. By using this identity, we have to expand this sin cube theta minus cos cube theta, that is 1 divided by sin theta minus cos theta, that term remains the same. We are expanding only this sin cube minus cos cube, that is a minus b sin theta minus cos theta into a square plus b square plus ab, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta plus ab, that is sin theta into cos theta. Here when you check sin theta minus cos theta, here sin theta minus cos theta we can cancel. And again we have learned by using identity we can write sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So two calculations, here sin theta minus cos theta, sin theta minus cos theta we can cancel. Then sin square theta plus cos square theta we can write it as 1. So the numerator becomes, this term is 1 plus sin theta cos theta is the balance. This is already cancelled with the denominator, and in the denominator the balance is sin theta cos theta, that is written. Now when you look at the right hand side, we need 1 plus sec theta cosec theta. Of course we have to split this one again, that is 1 divided by sin theta cos theta, this is a 1 term, plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. We are splitting the numerator. Splitting the numerator, after splitting, just when you take here sin theta cos theta as LCM, you will get the same term here, 1 plus sin theta cos theta, the same term is coming. So just the reverse process, we are splitting the numerator, that is 1 by sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. Here again sin theta cos theta cancelled, that is equal to, this term becomes 1, sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta cancelled, and we have got 1. Again here first term we are splitting, because here we need two terms, sec theta and cosec theta. So we can split it as 1 by sin theta into 1 by cos theta, that we have splitted. These two cancelled and plus 1 we have written. Now by using reciprocal ratio, 1 by sin theta, that is cosec theta, into 1 by cos theta, that is sec theta, plus 1. That is our right hand side. Hence the proof. Next we shall discuss question number 4. 1 plus ck by ck is equal to sin square a by 1 minus cos a. Let's take the left hand side. LHS is equal to 1 plus ck by ck. Here ck easily we can change to cos by using reciprocal ratio. Sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. So let's substitute that formula here. That is 1 plus ck we can write it as 1 by cos a. Then denominator ck also we can write it as 1 by cos a. Normal calculation, take cos a common LCM in the numerator. That is cos a, if you take LCM, cos a into 1, that is cos a, plus this 1 plus 1 divided by cos a. Denominator is same, 1 by cos a keeps the same, 1 by cos a. Then we have to cancel the common denominator cos a and cos a. The balance or the remaining term is cos a plus 1 by 1, that is cos a plus 1. So here left hand side calculation is over. Now we can take the right hand side, because here right hand side is sin square a by 1 minus cos a. When you calculate left hand side, we got cos a plus 1. We can stop it here. then we can go for calculating the right hand side, simplifying the right hand side. RHS is sin square a by 1 minus cos a, that we have taken. Here left hand side we simplified and kept it in cos. Entire term is cos a plus 1. So here this sign also we have to change into cos. So we have already learned the identity sin square a is 1 minus cos square a. Just substitute it 1 minus cos square a by denominator is same 1 minus cos a. The numerator is in the form a square minus b square. A square minus b square, we know that it is a plus b into a minus b. So here a is 1, b is cos a. So a plus b into a minus b. So a minus b, that is 1 minus cos a into 1 plus cos a. A minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. 1 minus cos a into 1 plus cos a is written. Denominator is same 1 minus cos a. Here 1 minus cos a is common in both numerator and denominator. We can cancel it, and the remaining term is 1 plus cos a. That is we have written as cos a plus 1. That is our left hand side. So both left hand side and right hand side are equal, hence the proof. Move on to question number 5. Cos a minus sin a plus 1 divided by cos a plus sin a minus 1 is equal to cosec a plus cot a. Here left hand side we will take cos a minus sin a plus 1 divided by cos a plus sin a minus 1. When you look at the right hand side, we need a term that is cosec a and another one is cot a. So cosec a, we know that it is a reciprocal of sine, and cot a, there is a formula in terms of cosine sine, that is cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. Means if you want to get a cot theta, we need cos theta by sin theta term or cos a by sin a term. Here cos a is there, but divided by sin a is not there. So let's divide both numerator and denominator by sin a because we need cot a. So we are going to divide the numerator and the denominator by sin a. So each term we are dividing with the sin a, that is cos a by sin a. Then next term is sin a divided by sin a, plus here there is 1 divided by sin a. So numerator everywhere we divided sin a, and denominator again cos a is there. Cos a we are dividing with the sin a, plus sin a dividing with the sin a, minus 1 divided by sin a. So denominator also everywhere we have divided with the sin a. That is cos a by sin a. We have already learned that formula, that is cot a. Then sin a by sin a, that is 1, cancelled both sin a and sin a. Then 1 by sin a, that is cosec a. Then again denominator cos a by sin a, that is cot a. Sin a cancel, that is plus 1, minus 1 by sin a. By using reciprocal ratio we can say that it is cosec a. So we have got cosec as well as cot. Right hand side all the terms we have got, but there is little more calculation we need to do to reach to this level. So let's group it this one. So cot a, and this cosec a I am writing second. Cot a plus cosec a minus 1. So I am just regrouping it. No sign change, just we are regrouping it. Cot a I am writing first, second cosec a writing, third minus 1. So cot a plus cosec a minus 1 divided by denominator also just regrouping cot a minus cosec a plus 1. No sign will change, just regrouping, that's all. Now we have already learned that identity cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So this 1 I am going to change. This 1 I am going to change and write it as cosec square a minus cot square a because that is equal to 1. Let's change it. Cot a plus cosec a, first two times remains the same. This 1 I am changing as minus of cosec square a minus cot square a because cosec square theta minus cot square theta is 1. This 1 I am replacing and putting as cosec square a minus cot square a. Denominator is same. Then cot a plus cosec a, remove the bracket, minus cosec square a, minus into minus plus cot square a. Positive term I am writing first, that is minus into minus plus cot square a, minus cosec square a I am writing second, divided by denominator is same, cot a minus cosec a plus 1. Now cot a plus cosec a, first two terms remains the same. The second two terms, it is in the form a square minus b square. Before also we have used this formula, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. That is cot a minus cosec a into cot a plus cosec a. A square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b, or a plus b into a minus b, both same only. So a minus b into a plus b. A minus b is cot a minus cosec a into cot a plus cosec a. These two terms we have expanded. Divided by denominator is same, cot a minus cosec a plus 1. Now when you look at the numerator, there are two terms. This one we can consider as cot a plus cosec a one term, and here also cot a plus cosec a another term is there. The same term that is common. We can say that cot a plus cosec a is common in the numerator. If you take that common outside, cot a plus cosec a we have taken outside, and these two terms cot a plus cosec a came outside, and instead of these two terms there is one balance, plus in these two terms there is cot a plus cosec a outside, balance is cot a minus cosec a, that is written here. Once again, from the numerator we have taken cot a plus cosec a common, cot a plus cosec a common we have taken outside. Then entire denominator, these two terms considered as a single term, that is cot a plus cosec a I have taken as common. Then instead of this 1 will come, plus in these two terms cot a plus cosec a is outside, the balance is cot a minus cosec a. So 1 plus cot a minus cosec a is separated. Denominator is cot a minus cosec a plus 1. So when you look at the numerator this term and the denominator this term, both are same, cot a minus cosec a plus 1 plus 1. So these two terms we can cancel. Then the balance will be cosec a plus cot a. This is cosec a and this is cot a, just rearranged. Cosec a plus cot a. That is our right hand side. So LHS is equal to RHS, and hence the proof. Next we shall discuss question number 6, that is root of 1 plus sin a by 1 minus sin a is equal to ck plus tan a. Here left hand side we can take LHS is equal to root of 1 plus sin a by 1 minus sin a. When you look at left hand side and when you compare it with the right hand side, left hand side there is a square root and right hand side there is no square root. So first of all we have to eliminate this square root. For that, squaring is not possible because we are taking only one side, left hand side only we are taking, alone we are taking. So one side alone squaring is not possible. So to remove this square root, there is only one possibility, multiply the same term. That is root of 1 plus sin a is there in the numerator. That same term you are multiplying and dividing. That is equal to root of 1 plus sin a is there. Along with that numerator we are multiplying one more 1 plus sin a, root of 1 plus sin a. So square root will come as common. Divided by denominator 1 minus sin a is there. Again you are multiplying 1 plus sin a, root of 1 plus sin a. So everything will come inside the root because here also root is there, here also root is there. So root will come as common. Denominator is 1 minus sin a into this 1 plus sin a. So we multiplied numerator and denominator, or multiplying and dividing by 1 plus sin a, root 1 plus sin a. That is what we have done. Then here numerator when you check 1 plus sin a into 1 plus sin a, that is 1 plus sin a the whole square. Then inside the square root there is a square term. So square root and square will be cancelled and we will be getting only 1 plus sin a. And denominator when you check, it is in the form a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So a square minus b square in the sense 1 square minus sin square a. So we will come to the conclusion that here numerator no square root, 1 plus sin a, 1 plus sin a, 1 plus sin a the whole square. Square and square root cancel, so 1 plus sin a will be remaining. Denominator square root will be there, but it is a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square, that is 1 minus sin square a. Denominator also easily we can remove the square root, that is 1 plus sin a divided by 1 minus sin square a. We know that it is cos square a by using identities. That is 1 plus sin a root cos square a. Square root and square cancelled, then we will be getting as cos a. That is 1 plus sin a by cos a. Now we are almost near to the answer, that is cos a plus tan, ck plus tan a is our right hand side. For that we have to just simply split as before. The denominator we have to split, and sorry, the numerator we have to split. That is equal to 1 by cos A plus sin A by cos A. When you take the LCM, common LCM cos A, we will get the previous term, that is 1 plus sin A by cos A. Here we are splitting, that is 1 by cos A plus sin A by cos A. 1 by cos A, by using reciprocal ratio we know that it is sec, and sin A by cos A we know that it is tan A. So we will get the answer as sec plus tan A. That is our right hand side, hence the proof. Move on to question number 7. Sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta is equal to tan theta. As before, let's start with left hand side. LHS equal to sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. When you observe the numerator, there is sin theta is common, and in denominator there is cos theta is common. Let's take out the common factors. That is, from numerator if you take sin theta common, first term sin theta itself, if sin theta goes out means 1 balance, that is 1 minus. Second term 2 sin cube theta, there is 1 sin theta is out, the balance is sin square theta, so 2 sin square theta. The denominator there is cos theta is out, first term balance is 2 cos square theta is balanced, because cos cube theta 1 cos theta is outside, remaining is 2 cos square theta, minus second term is fully cos theta, it is gone outside, so the remaining term is only 1. Then we need tan theta on the right side. Already tan theta is here, sin theta by cos theta is there with us, so sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Means we have to eliminate this 1 minus 2 sin square theta and 2 cos square theta minus 1. Here numerator is in sin square theta and denominator is in cos square theta. So let's change both in same trigonometric ratio so that something can be cancelled. So sin theta into numerator as it is I am writing 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Denominator cos square theta we can change to sin square by using identities. So cos theta into 2 into cos square theta, we know the formula, cos square theta is 1 minus sin square theta. We are substituting that 2 into 1 minus sin square theta minus 1. Let's go for the calculation. Numerator as it is, sin theta into 1 minus 2 sin square theta divided by cos theta into, remove the bracket, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into minus sin square theta is minus 2 sin square theta, again minus 1 is the balance. Then numerator as it is, sin theta into 1 minus 2 sin square theta divided by cos theta into 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 2 sin square theta. So when you look at the numerator and denominator, now 1 minus 2 tan square theta is common in both numerator and denominator. It can be cancelled. 1 minus 2 sin square theta in the numerator and 1 minus 2 sin square theta in the denominator can be cancelled, and the leftover one will be sin theta by cos theta. So sin theta by cos theta, we have already learned the formula, that is tan theta. That is our right hand side, hence the proof. Next we shall discuss question number 8. Sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square is equal to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. Here as before, left hand side we can take, that is sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square. Left side is, it is quite clear, it is in the form A plus B the whole square, that is A plus B the whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. There are two terms are there, these two terms also we have to expand by using this identity. Sin A plus cosec A the whole square, when you expand, it will come as sin square A plus cosec square A plus 2 sin A cosec A. Again cos A plus sec A, if you expand by using A plus B the whole square expansion, cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 cos A sec A, it's written here. Then little bit of grouping and rearrangement we have to do. Here sin A and cosec A, they are reciprocal ratio. Directly also we can write this one is 1. Sin A into cosec A is 1, and here cos A into sec A also we have learned that cos A into sec A by using reciprocal ratio we can write the answer as 1. But here I am going to substitute the formula. You can either you can substitute or you can directly answer it as 1. It's not a problem. Then sin square a and cos square a, we can group it together because sin square a plus cos square a is 1. Again here cosec square a is there, sec square a is there, balance 1. So cosec square a and sec square a we can group it together. Then we can later on change to tan and cot because our answer we need in tan and cot. So here the formulas what we are going to use is reciprocal ratio. Cosec theta is 1 by sin theta and sec theta is 1 by cos theta. That we are going to substitute, plus again regrouping we are doing, that is sin square a and cos square a we have taken together, cosec square a cos sec square a we are taking together, plus 2 sin a cosec a. In that cosec a we are replacing as 1 by sin a. Here 2 sin a into 1 by sin a plus 2 cos a sec a. In that the sec a we are changing and writing as 1 by cos a. Here cos a will be cancelled, sin a will be cancelled, and sin square a plus cos square a we know that the identity it is 1. Then in our answer we don't want cosec square a and sec square a, but cosec square a we can change to cot and sec square a we can change to tan also. So the formulas we are going to use is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That is going to use here. Then cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. That we are going to change with the cosec square a. Cosec square a is 1 plus cot square a. And sec square a also we are going to change as 1 plus tan square a. So let's substitute all these formulas here. Sin square a plus cos square a is 1. Then cosec square a we changed as 1 plus cot square a. Sec square a we changed as 1 plus tan square a. Here sin a cancelled, 2 is the balance. Here cos a cancelled, 2 is the balance. So let's add all these things together. Here 1 plus 1 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 5 plus 2 7. So we will get us 7 plus tan square a plus cot square a. That is our right hand side. So that is equal to RHS, hence the proof. Move on to question number 9. The question is cosec a minus sin a into sec a minus cos a is equal to 1 by tan a plus cot a. Let's take the left hand side first. LHS is equal to cosec a minus sin a into sec a minus cos a. As before the usual process, let's change all these left hand side into sin and cos. Here cosec a we know the reciprocal ratio, that is 1 by sin theta. Then sec a also we have learned the formula reciprocal ratio, that is 1 by cos theta. So here cosec a when you change it comes as 1 by sin a minus sin a. Then sec a we will change as 1 by cos a minus cos a. Let's take the LCM. Sin a, if you take the LCM, 1 minus sin a into sin a is sin square a. So 1 minus sin square a by sin a. Then cos a into cos a, that becomes cos square a. So 1 minus cos square a by cos a if you take LCM cos a. Then we know that 1 minus sin square a, by using trigonometric identities, 1 minus sin square a is cos square a. And 1 minus cos square a is also we have learned, that is sin square a. That is cos square a by sin a and sin square a by cos a. It is written here. Then from here there is one cos a and cos a will be cancelled. From here one sin a and sin a will be cancelled. The numerator we will have only a single term, that is sin a and cos a. That is sin a into cos a. That is our left hand side. Further simplification is not possible, so we will stop here. Then we will take the right hand side, that is RHS is equal to 1 by tan a plus cot a. Here our left hand side we simplified and kept in sin and cos. So right hand side also we have to change everything into sin and cos. We already learned tan in terms of sin and cos, that is sin a by cos a, and cot in terms of sin and cos is cos a by sin a. Let's substitute it. 1 divided by tan a, that is sin a by cos a. Cot a formula is cos a by sin a. Let's take the LCM, that is cos a and sin a. If you take LCM, sin a into cos a will come. Then sin a into sin a, that is sin square a. Cos a into cos a, that is cos square a. Numerator is same, that is 1. That is equal to 1 into reciprocal of the denominator, that is sin a cos a divided by sin square a plus cos square a. We have already learned that sin square a plus cos square a, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta, the identity, that is equal to 1. So sin A cos A divided by 1 it will come, that is equal to sin A cos A. That is our left hand side. Left hand side also we have solved and kept as sin A into cos A. That is LHS is equal to RHS, hence the proof. Next we shall discuss question number 10, that is the last question of this chapter. That is 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A is equal to 1 minus tan A by 1 minus cot A the whole square. Let's take the left hand side as before, that is 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A. Here 1 plus tan square A and 1 plus cot square A direct formulas are there. By using identities we can write it as 1 plus tan square A is sec square A. 1 plus cot square A we can write it as cosec square A. Here I am not showing any formulas on the right side because we must learn how to use the formula from our memory, and also this is the last question. So let's practice the actual method. 1 plus tan square A sec square A, there is a formula, and 1 plus cot square A is cosec square A, that also a formula from identities. Then these reciprocal ratios we have to use, that is sec square A is 1 by cos square A and cosec square A is 1 by sin square A. We have used again formula, that is reciprocal. Sec A is 1 by cos, cosec A is 1 by sin. Then normal calculation, that is 1 by cos square A into this division we have to change it as multiplication, then reciprocal of the denominator. 1 by sin square A reciprocal is sin square A by 1. Sin square A by 1 is sin square A itself. So 1 into sin square A by cos square A. Simply sin square A by cos square A. Sin by cos is tan. Sin square A by cos square A is tan square A. So left hand side simplification is over. More than this it's not possible. So we will stop left hand side simplification here. Then we will take the right hand side, that is RHS is equal to 1 minus tan A by 1 minus cot A the whole square. Here left hand side we changed everything to tan A and kept. And the right hand side also same process. There is a cot, we have to change to tan. So cot and tan reciprocal ratios are there. We will use that one. That is 1 minus tan A divided by 1 minus cot A. We can change it as 1 by tan A the whole square. Normal calculation, 1 minus tan A divided by denominator LCM. If you take tan A common LCM, then tan A into 1 is tan A. Tan A minus 1 by tan A. It's written here, the whole square. Then again as before the calculation, 1 minus tan A, division becomes multiplication, then the reciprocal of the denominator, that is tan A minus 1 by tan A reciprocal is tan A divided by tan A minus 1. So from here we can take a minus common. From 1 minus tan A we can take a minus common, that is minus of, if you take a minus common, signs will change. Minus tan A becomes plus tan A, plus 1 becomes minus 1. So minus of tan A minus 1 will come. When you multiply inside, the same term will come. So I have taken a minus outside because denominator there is a term tan A minus 1. So these two we can cancel. So when we cancel tan A minus 1 and tan A minus 1, numerator there is a minus sign and there is a tan A. So it comes as minus tan A the whole square. Minus tan A the whole square is minus square is plus. So tan A the whole square is tan square A. So that is our left hand side. So left hand side and right hand side is now same. LHS is equal to RHS, hence the proof. My dear students, today we have solved the remaining questions from the exercise 8.4 and also we have completed the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. As I have mentioned before, the last exercise, that is exercise number 8.4, is a little bit of confusing. So you need to write and practice each and every question. While practicing, if you have any doubt, please note it and keep. We will discuss it during the online session. Thank you for watching.